A boy came to visit his grandfather during his summer holidays. He used to play with his grandfather all the time. One day he asked his grandfather, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to become a successful person. Can you tell me some ways to achieve success?" His grandfather smiled and said, "Yes, my child. Come with me." Then they went to a nursery and bought 2 small plants. His grandfather planted one plant in a pot and kept it inside the house. The other plant he planted outside in the soil. Then he asked the boy, "Tell me, which of these 2 plants do you think will grow better?" The boy thought for a while and said, "The one inside the house, because it is safe. The plant outside is at risk from strong sunlight, storms, and animals." His grandfather smiled and said, "Let's see what happens over time." For years later, the boy came back to visit his grandfather again. He said, "Grandpa, last time I asked you about success, but you didn't give me an answer." His grandfather laughed and said, "First, let's take a look at the plants we planted." They went to see the plant inside the house. It had grown into a small tree. Then, they went outside and saw that the other plant had grown into a huge, strong tree with wide branches, providing shade. His grandfather asked, "Tell me, which plant grew more?" The boy, surprised, said, "The one outside." "But Grandpa, how is this possible? It must have faced so many challenges." His grandfather smiled and said, "Yes, my child. The plant outside had to face sunlight, storms, and difficulties. But because of that, its roots became stronger. Today, it is so strong that even a storm cannot harm it." This is the real secret of success. If you always choose the easy and comfortable path, you will never realize your true potential. But if you are ready to face challenges, no goal will be impossible for you to achieve. The boy looked up at the big tree and finally understood his grandfather's lesson.